Good morning, friends. Happy whatever day it is that you're watching it. It is Friday, September 6th over here, but I am filming a get ready with me today. So I just placed a way too big order with Tarte, and then I also got a few things from Dose of Colors. So I got also the Whitney Simmons palette from Tarte, and then the Desi times Katy little highlighter from Dose of Colors. So I'm definitely going to be sure to use those today, but I'm going to try to use mostly all the new stuff that I got, and then of course like I didn't get all new makeup, so I'm going to have to use some of my other stuff. So let's get started. I'm actually pretty excited about this little tutorial because I've actually been liking how my makeup's been looking lately, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this. So the first thing that I got from Tarte was the Youth or Dare Vitamin C serum, and the reason that I got this was I've been looking for a vitamin C, but every single time I get on like Ulta and Sephora, they're super expensive, like $80+, and this one was like 40 something, like I think it was 45 or something, which is still expensive, but it wasn't as bad as anything else I've seen. So I like just woke up, so we have like a fresh face here. So I'm gonna put this on, and I will say I love it. Literally the only downside is the smell. It kind of literally smells like, I read this, oh my god, I read this on the website and I was like, no way, but it's true. One of the reviews, it smells like soy sauce. Like, I'm not kidding. I don't know how or what's in it to make it smell like soy sauce, but yeah, it really does. It smells terrible, but I love like how it made my face look, and like how it feels once it dries. So I would still recommend it. Just be prepared that when you put it on your face, you might not smell very good, but the smell does go away. So the next thing that I'm going to use is a product I already have by Tarte, and it's the Base Tape Primer. I actually already have quite a bit of makeup by Tarte. Is it even Tarte, or is it like, I think it's Tarte. I think that's how you say it. I'm a real makeup girl, if y'all can't tell. So I'm gonna put on this primer. I use this specific primer because it's like a hydrating one, and I have kind of dry skin. I have like 2 oily spots, but for the most part I have dry skin. I need to put my hair up, you guys. And let's see, what do I do next? So next I'm gonna do concealer, and I got with my order the Tarte little, I guess I should take it out, their concealer brush, and I've already used all this. I just put it back in the packaging so that you guys could see the cute packaging. So I'm going to use this, and then I'm going to use my Shape Tape concealer that I already have. And don't judge me if I don't know exactly what I'm doing here, because yeah, I don't with any of this contour kind of stuff. I forgot I brought a mirror over here. So I'm gonna put it under my eyes and then down my face. So I think this is how you're supposed to do it, but I do really like how this brush blends in. I feel like it does a really good job of not making it like look creased, which I always had a problem with trying to do it with my finger or any other brush. So going to blend that in. The Tarte Shape Tape concealer is by far my favorite one that I've ever used. I also really like the Kat Von D one, but more so for if I actually have a breakout, not just like for under my eyes. So that is that. And then next I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys, so I guess I'm not going to show you guys that yet. So the next thing, actually, because I forgot, I got this Tarte BB Tinted Treatment Primer, and like whenever I put it on, you guys, like I was so amazed like at how much I liked it. So that's the next thing that I'm going to do. And okay, I got the color medium, and it looks like this. And seriously, okay, so it's a tinted primer, but so when you put it on, you literally can't feel it. Like, it feels like you're just rubbing the brush on your face. Like, it doesn't feel wet at all, like literally at all. I was kind of like, is this going on? But the coverage is like so good for what it is. So I will show you guys. I'm just gonna put some on my hand. Yeah, it's weird because like you can't feel it go on, but I guess it's because it's like a tinted primer. So I'm probably also doing that in the wrong order, but you know what? It worked for me yesterday, so I'm gonna take this brush. I don't know, it's an It Cosmetics, just like a flathead brush. And then I'm just gonna dab it on my face. And I'm about to show you guys, I don't match my foundation to my face very well because I usually wear self-tanner. So I just go ahead and get the medium shade because when I do have on my self-tanner, it actually will match. So that's the cheek with it on, and that's the cheek with it off. Look at that, it covered up. I have like really bad red spots on my cheeks and up there, whatever, on my temples. And it covers it really, really well, and it like is so light. Like I wish that you guys could feel this going on my face because you can't. Feels like one of those matte primers, kind of. Like it's just not foundation-like, but I guess because it is primer. Okay, so I'm gonna keep rubbing all that in, make sure I get some on my neck. I should have brought something in here to wipe all this stuff on, but looks like my hands are just gonna be covered in makeup after this. So that is that. I feel like my eyes look really pale. All right, the next thing that I'm going to do is take my, so whenever I'm like going out or something, I will actually use so I'll probably start using that, and then on top of that, I will use my Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation. And I get Tan Honey, again, probably not my color, but that's what I use. But since today is more of like a just content and work day, I'm just going to use my Fit Cover Australia Mineral Powder. Love this stuff so much. It's another super light thing that doesn't make you feel like you're wearing makeup. So I use the shade Activate. And I also use their kabuki brush, so it's just this little flathead little thingy I really like. I'm not going to use too much since I already put on the other, but I'm really just going to kind of, I tap it and then swirl it and then tap it again. And again, I'm just kind of going over it, not anything like too special. I do have a discount code and a link for them, so if you guys want to check this stuff out, it will be in the description box below. Highly recommend their stuff, especially like if you're ever just wanting to wake up early, go to the gym, but you don't want to wear like nothing. You can literally do this in 5 seconds and have just a pretty flawless covered face. And it's not thick, it's not like cakey or anything. So I'm going to show you guys the next thing that I'm doing. First I'm going to put, this is just like a random e.l.f. bronzer, and I have like this big brush. I'm literally just putting some on my neck because it doesn't match very well right now, so we're going to do that. Alright, and then for my contour, which I really don't know how to do this, guys, so literally you probably know how to do it better, but I'm just going to show you anyways. So I'm going to take the Tarte Pro Glow To Go and take this bottom color chisel, and I'm just going to do it on my cheeks, like right here, my forehead, my jawline, and then a little bit on my nose. So here we go. And this brush is a Real Techniques, I think it was like just a contour brush. I got it at Ulta. I also have the brush that came with this palette, and it looks like this, but I don't know, I don't like as much how it goes on. It goes on like too hard of lines, so I don't use it as much. But Going to go over all of that. If somebody else knows how to contour better, which probably 100% of y'all do, and you have like a really good video, link me to it in the comments. Cause I don't really understand how people do it. I feel like they put on so much of that concealer stuff, but like I'm scared to do that because I feel like I'm gonna look like a clown. But yeah, so I put it on my nose, like on the sides and right on the bottom. And then that is my bronzer. Okay, so moving on to one of the products that I was saying was like featured in this video was the Desi times Katy highlighter. So you guys, this is, I'm not just saying this, like they did not send me this. I don't even know who they are actually. I've just heard of this a lot. I like whenever I opened it and put it on, I was like, oh my god, that is actually the best highlighter ever. So it looks like this. It's called Chasing the Sun, and I'll show you guys the inside. It's like that, and it's like a super pretty brownish gold color. And just watch. Well, I hope that you'll be able to see how amazing it is. So I'm just gonna, I need this. Oh my gosh, like it's so pretty and it's so pigmented, like it doesn't take a lot. So I'm gonna put that on my cheekbones and kind of up my forehead a little bit. And that, can you all even see it? Can you? In my mirror, it's glowing. Oh, that side's a lot better. Y'all see that little glow right there? So I'm gonna do that on my cheekbones because it's like that glowy tan color. And then for like my nose and my chin and stuff, I'm actually gonna use the highlight from Whitney Simmons palette. So in her kit, I'll show you guys what it looked like first. It looks like this, of course. It's like cute and colorful because it's Whitney. But then it came with this palette, which has literally an amazing, which I'll get to the eyeshadows. Oops. An amazing variety of like eyeshadow colors for me because I don't really like bright colors. So it has all these eyeshadow colors. Can y'all see that? And then it also has a blush, which is like a brownish pink color, and then a highlighter called Flex, and that's more of like a silvery pink color. So I like the golder colors on my cheekbones, but for like my, am I supposed to highlight right there? I don't know, but for all my other highlight spots, I like a more silver color. So I'm gonna use that there. We will get back to the eyeshadow here in a minute, but next I'm gonna do my brows. So I'm not very good at eyebrows at all, but my favorite thing to use is the, again, Fit Cover brow kit. So I'm going to, it looks like, comes with a little brush, and it looks like that. There's like a lighter side, a darker side. I use the shade Blonde. So yeah, let's do this. I try to kind of start with the bottom of my brows and then work up, and then I'll like fluff them out a little bit. I'm really not the best at eyebrows, but I feel like I've gotten a lot better at least. Sometimes I really mess them up though, like probably while I'm on camera today. It's probably when it's gonna happen. While I'm doing this, I guess I can give you guys life updates, even though I'm trying to think what there is. I'm working on a lot of like really big stuff right now, so it's kind of like all gonna take a while. So I'm working on a subscription website, which the details are going to be a secret because I was originally going to make it just workouts, but now it's going to be more than that, and I'm so excited. I know that you guys are gonna love it, but I'm not gonna give details yet. And then also I just put out like a $15 little glue guide. I'll link it in the description box if you are interested in that. The reason that I came out with that, well, number one, I get asked a lot about that kind of stuff, and also because I did push back the release date of the subscription site for the changes that I'm making to it. I just wanted people to have something in the meantime. So I'm doing that, and then also just started a podcast. My first episode released a couple of days ago. And I'm super excited about that as well. And then I have like a big project that I'm working on, but I mean, that could be like a freaking year down the road, so we're not even gonna go into that topic yet. So I'm fluffing out my brows now. I really need to go get these like fixed in general, but yeah, they're done-ish. I mean, this one's a little messed up, but we're gonna go with it. So that's that. So now moving on to eyeshadows. I'm gonna be using, oh wait, no, not eyeshadow yet. This is the next thing I got from Tarte. I got the Stay Spray, the matte, frick. Well, I don't even know if it's matte, but I did get the Stay Spray. So you literally just do a few spritz and it's supposed to keep your makeup on all day. I feel like it worked yesterday. I don't really know exactly, but here we go. Oh, I hate doing this. I hate this. So that's that. And now we're going to use the Whitney Simmons palette for my eyes. And then I'm also on top of that, where is my brush? I should have had this all like laid out, but yeah, I didn't. So, well, that's the last thing I do, so I'll find it later. I'm going to be using a Real Techniques brush for part of it, and then I don't know what kind of brush this is, but it has like two ends to it, so that's what I'm going to be using. And then I'm going to start with the Cut color, so this little shade up here, and I'm just going to kind of put that everywhere on my eye. And again, I am not a makeup, like, shit, I just accidentally did the highlighter. I'm not like a makeup expert, so don't take all of this for like how you're actually supposed to use this, but it worked for me yesterday and I really liked how it looked, so we're gonna go with it. And then I'm gonna take the Tone Up color, which is this brown one on the end over here, the orangey brown, and I'm gonna put that kind of like on the outside of my crease, or however you say that. I don't know makeup terms, but basically just make a little rainbow in my crease with it. I'm not big on a ton of eye makeup, so I don't really wear that much, but I love this color. I love oranges and brown colors, so this palette was literally like made for me. So I'm gonna do that, and then if you guys can see the little orange, then I'm gonna take this darker brown down here and I'm gonna put that on my lower like inner crease, but not like all the way over, if that makes sense. So just like barely in the crease, but I like stop halfway. So rather than bringing it all the way over, I just stop like halfway. But I do stay on that like lower part of the crease. I don't like raise it up near my eyebrow because I don't really want brown eyeshadow up there, you know? So that's that. And then I'm going to take the trainer, which is this one right here, and I'm going to put that on my lids. This is a really pretty color too. It's like a shimmery gold color. I just love this palette. Like, there's not a color in this palette that I don't like, which is very rare. I probably won't use the pinkish one a lot, but I still really like it. All right, so that's that. And then I'm gonna take a little bit more of that very first color I used, the lighter one, and just put it up by my brows for a little bit more of a highlight-ish kind of feel. So that's that. And then I have this white NYX eyeliner. Where the heck is the brush that I need, you guys? The one brush I need is just not here. Oh, there. It's at the very freaking bottom. But anyways, I'm gonna put on white eyeliner on the under part of my eye, like this inner line. I just literally pull my eyelid down and put that on. It makes my eyes look more blue. And then I'm gonna take the dark brown shade of the Whitney Simmons palette, and I use a little, how do you do this? You like my weightlifting hands? I use a little angled brush like that, and I'm just gonna put it on the bottom of my eyes. I don't like a lot of eyeliner because I think it makes me look scary. I already have really big eyes. So just a little bit, and I'm also gonna do a little bit like on the top right there. Sometimes like if I'm going out, I'll use like a liquid liner, but just for regular day use, I really don't like to do a lot of eyeliner. So I literally just tap a tiny bit on there. So yeah, that's that. Then, again, excuse the fact that I don't have on self-tanner right now, so my chest is kind of pale compared to my face right now. But next I'm going to do my mascara, and I'm going to use, again, the one from the Whitney Simmons palette. It came with the shade, or I mean, not the shade, it came with Maneater, which I actually already have a full size of because it's one of my favorite mascaras. It came with a mini one. So I'm going to use that. I'm also going to curl my lashes. I've heard that this is really bad for your lashes, but I don't know. I do it anyways. If it is and you know why, comment below. But I feel like I've never had a problem with it. It doesn't really do much for me anyways because I don't have long eyelashes. But anyways, we're going to put this on. I will say my one complaint, my literal one complaint, with the Whitney Simmons palette, which this is not even like her fault because I love this mascara, but I think that they sent me like an older one because it's a little bit dry already. Like it doesn't, you know when you get a brand new mascara and it just works so flawlessly the first few times? Well, I feel like this one's been sitting there for a while, but that's really my only complaint. And I have like 10 mascaras, so it's no biggie. But it would have been nice. Maybe it's because it's a mini though. Maybe those aren't as, I don't know. We're gonna do that. I really should have brought a little rag in here. So that's that. Yay. And then lastly, we're gonna do my lips. So I did get the Dose of Colors in Let's Cuddle, and I did love it. I'll just show you guys just like what it looks like. So it looks like this, and this is the shade. It's really, really, really pretty. But I actually really just love the Whitney Simmons one a little bit more. It is, I don't know, it's like a buttery gloss in the shade Bare Bud, and you guys, it's one of the prettiest lip things, and it just feels so good. So it's a lipstick, but it feels like a chapstick, and I love it. It also kind of has a little tingle to it. So yeah, that is that. This is the finished look. We have, how do I get my eye? But yeah, I'm not like an expert at makeup or anything, but I mean, I really liked how this looked yesterday, and it's just very like glowy and like tan and summery and like peachy looking. I do need to self-tan my body. I realize that. I'm sorry, but that is that. My overall like, I guess, review though of the Dose of Colors. I am obsessed with the Desi and Katy little highlight, and then with the lipstick, I really liked it. The only thing that I didn't love about it is that after a little bit, it does get like that, those little lines in it a little bit, but not too bad. Like not as bad as the Kylie kit. So I will say for a matte lipstick, I really like it, and I will probably still use it a lot. Well, I will still use it a lot because I really like the color, and it didn't bother me that bad. But just so you guys know, it does get a little bit of those cracks in it as it dries up. But the Whitney palette, literally love everything about it. Love all the colors. The only thing I personally probably won't use is the blush that much, because I don't like to wear blush because I have like red hair. I already have a red complexion. But other than that, I love everything in it. The eyeshadow colors are perfect. This lip stuff was a great surprise. I love this stuff. And yeah, that's that. Of course, I wish they would have either sent me one that was newer, or maybe the mini ones aren't as good as the big ones, but that's not a big deal to me. So that's gonna be it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, even though I'm not like quote unquote a makeup person. I will link everything though that I talked about in the description box for you guys, along with any codes that I have like on my Fit Cover stuff. But other than that, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoy my channel. Next time I do Get Ready With Me, I will do like a talking Q&A version, but this time I wanted to actually show you guys and talk about the products since they were all new to me. So that's gonna be it. Love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.